Hello everyone. Get ready to discover 10 fascinating Amish traditions. Subscribe for more videos like this. God bless. 1. They speak Pennsylvania Dutch, which isn't actually Dutch. Imagine if your family had their very own secret language. Well, the Amish do. But don't let the name fool you. Pennsylvania Dutch isn't Dutch at all. It's actually a mix of German dialects. So when you hear them chatting away in what sounds like a mix of German and English, they're actually speaking Pennsylvania Dutch. 2. Amish children get a kick out of team sports. Just like how you might enjoy playing soccer or basketball with your friends, Amish children love team sports too. But instead of fancy uniforms and high-tech equipment, they play good old-fashioned games like softball and volleyball in their fields and barnyards. 3. Rumspringa is a time for young Amish folks to try everything. Ever heard of Rumspringa? It's like an Amish teenager's big adventure. During Rumspringa, which means running around in Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish teens get to experience life outside their community. They can try things like using modern technology, wearing different clothes, and even going to parties. It's like a special time for them to explore the world and decide if they want to stay in the Amish community or live in the outside world. 4. Their children play with faceless dolls. Now here's something unique. Amish children play with dolls without faces. Why? Well, the Amish believe in simplicity and humility, so their toys reflect that. These faceless dolls remind them not to focus on appearances, but instead on the values that matter. 5. They believe photography produces graven images. Imagine not having any family photos hanging on your walls or scrolling through your phone to look at pictures. For the Amish, taking photographs is a no-go because they believe it goes against one of the 10 commandments, making graven images. So instead of capturing moments with cameras, they hold on to memories in their hearts. 6. Musical instruments are a rarity. While many of us love jamming out on guitars or pianos, you won't find many musical instruments in Amish homes. That's because they believe in keeping things simple and not drawing attention to themselves. So instead of rocking out with guitars, they stick to singing beautiful hymns together as a community. 7. They don't use buttons. Ever notice that Amish clothes don't have buttons? That's because they don't use them. Instead, they use hooks and eyes or snaps to fasten their clothes. It's just one of those quirky little things that make their way of life unique. 8. Mustaches are not allowed. If you're an Amish man, you won't be growing out that glorious mustache anytime soon. That's because they believe in keeping their appearance modest, so no beards or mustaches allowed. But don't worry, they still find plenty of ways to express themselves. 9. They don't consider themselves English. Despite living in the United States, the Amish don't refer to themselves as English. Instead, they use this term to describe anyone who isn't Amish. So while you might think of yourself as American, the Amish have their own unique identity. 10. Amish communities rarely have children outside of their community. Ever wonder why you don't see many Amish people in your neighborhood? Well, that's because they tend to stay within their own communities. They believe in preserving their way of life and passing down their traditions to future generations, so they mostly marry and have children within their own Amish community. These are just a few of the fascinating traditions of the Amish community. Each one offers a glimpse into their rich culture and values, showing us that sometimes simplicity can be truly beautiful.